Eating, drinking, and smoking are prohibited in the storage areas. Therefore, management should provide designated facilities separated from the storage areas. For example, designated areas where personnel can eat. Personal medication is not allowed in the operational areas either. Medication should be kept in lockers. However, exceptions may be appropriate in certain cases. For example, allowing asthmatics to carry reliever inhalers. Exceptions for personal medication should be clearly documented following a risk-based approach. Premises should also be protected from the entry of insects, rodents, and other animals. This requirement can be accomplished by implementing a preventive pest control program. Organizations often contract pest control services from an experienced third-party company. Organizations need to have a risk-based integrated pest management program in place where controls are established in areas of high risk or likely pest entries, such as rodent, insect, wildlife, and bird. Once the risk points are identified, controls can be placed, such as traps for rodents, insects, termites, birds, etc. The temperature, light, humidity, and cleanliness of the premises are factors that could affect the stability of medicinal products. This is why it is so important to store these products in good conditions. First, an initial mapping should be established for temperature, for example in winter and summer. The mapping should be repeated at a defined frequency based on the results of the risk assessment. The mapping is useful for understanding the hot and cold points of the premises. The monitoring devices should be located in areas that show major fluctuations. Alarm and action limits should be set. Whenever there is a temperature excursion, the deviation needs to be recorded and investigated. Subsequently, CAPA actions must be applied. All equipment used in storage and distribution should be maintained according to a preventive maintenance plan. Temperature and humidity probes must be calibrated according to national and international standards. The alert and action levels from alarms should be set and regularly tested to ensure they reflect their intended use. The delay alarms can be established according to internal policies and a risk assessment if they are well justified. And finally, all records should be maintained for repair, maintenance, and calibration according to data lifecycle best practices. Computerized systems should be validated and verified. The documentation needs to be maintained so that it is always up to date. Data integrity rules require that data only be entered by authorized people and that data is secured from any accidental or unauthorized modification. A backup procedure, restoration system, and retention policy should cover at least 5 years of data storage at a separate and secure location. A procedure should be in place in the event of a breakdown as well. A documented risk assessment can identify the scope and extent of the qualification and validation. All equipment must be qualified before first use and after significant changes are made. An inspector will request to see the following documentation: protocol, report, data, and any deviation reports with CAPA actions implemented. Thank you for attending this course. I hope you find it useful and that you have learned what you expected. See you in other courses at Scilife Academy to continue your learning journey.